I'm here. I threw away all of my psych meds and I'm withdrawing from my psych meds. Uh, and it's been a rough night. It's been a real rough night. I never thought that I would have to go through all of this at one time. But besides my psych meds, I'm withdrawing from others that I threw away also. And I'll tell you the reason I threw them away. I turned 65 and they took away all my good drugs. They wouldn't pay for them anymore. And they tried to just skank me out on all my other requests for drugs, and nothing worked. And so I just got mad and I just threw them all away. And I said, I wonder what I would be like without all of this psychotropic junk, toxic junk in me I've been on for years. I wonder what I would be like. I wonder what it would be like to really be me for a change. And well, I'm finding out slowly here. I'm coming to my senses of being all natural, or at least partially natural, without the toxicity of all of the drugs. I kept my diabetic medicine. I still take my shot and I still take my pill every morning. I'm going to keep those, but I'm going through hell right now. And if y'all could reach out to me, it would really help. I thought I was going to die last night. And I'm being a former paramedic. I didn't go to the emergency room because I knew what they would do. And it wouldn't be what I would want. And so I just had to get through it by myself. I'm really having a hard time here. And I don't know if I'm going to make it. I've looked at some of these other groups on withdrawal and I've seen how harrowing it is for people. How harrowing, how terrible, how scary it is for them, and how dangerous it is. They go through these withdrawals for weeks, months, sometimes years. These after effects of these drugs that have been in me for almost 20 years now. My stomach is caving in, my back is caving in. I'm having delusions. I'm having vivid dreams. I see my body floating above my body. I'm floating above my body, and I'm having a hard time keeping up. Um, I see someone popped on and popped off. Um, I just wanted to come on and say hi and feel like that I'm with somebody here in the world. Marion's here with me, trying to take care of me. And I'm going to tell you something, folks. It's rough. It's really rough. I know I should have titrated myself down off these drugs. I know I should have titrated myself down a little bit at a time, but I didn't. I made the decision to just go all the way. And, maybe it wasn't the right decision, but it's too late really now because I'm out of my pills anyway and they won't give me any more and they won't pay for them. I went to the drugstore to get my old diabetic medication I've been taking, and they wouldn't cover it anymore. The insurance wouldn't cover it anymore, and I went to pay for it, and she said it'll be $3,032 for a bottle of drugs, a bottle of diabetic medication for the month. I'm telling you, people, this world is screwed up. I mean, this world is really screwed up, and Big Pharma has got a hold on everybody. And I'm learning something as I go off these drugs. I'm learning that there's a real world and then there's a real world. I mean, these drugs have kind of numbed me out to the point to where, all of the things I study and all of the research I do around the world about all the horrible things that are happening in the world. And I mean horrible, horrific things that are going on in the world. We're kind of numbed and kind of just baseline, just I would study them and research them and then I would talk about them on air. But now that I'm going off these psychotropics, I'm seeing the world for what it really is, how horrible it really is, and how dangerous and how terrible and how terrifying and how much suffering and how much pain is going on. And some of you might say, oh, well, maybe you shouldn't have got off your drugs. Well, I did, I did. And I'm going to see myself for the first time. I'm going to see my real self here in the next 4 to 5, 6 weeks. And it may not be a pretty sight what I see because of all of my homicide background and all of my medic background, being a medic and a paramedic and picking up all of these dead bodies and 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 embalming body after body after body and cremating body after body after body and going to stabbings and shootings and all of these other things. It's going to hit me. It's going to hit me because, that's the reason I went on these psychotropics in the first place, is to take care of my panic attacks and my PTSD. And now I don't have a crutch. Now I don't have anything. And I'm wondering what's going to happen when all those bodies start chasing me again. I don't, it's terrifying to me to think, here it comes, because I'm starting to see all of these homicides again, just like I was yesterday. I'm starting to see all of the CPRs I've worked and all of the different shootings and stabbings and all of the motor vehicle accidents where people had their heads cut off and body parts missing and plane crashes. And, I'm starting to see all these things. They're coming to me. And it's really hard to be by myself. I need somebody to talk to. I need somebody to be with. And I don't have anybody that's been through these experiences, and I don't know where to go to find them. If you all have any recommendations, please let me know here on Marion's page on Restream, or somehow get in contact with me to let me know what to do, because I am so sick. I'm so sick, and I just want to get better. I just want to get better. And I see the private chat here. Nobody's here. I'll say hello. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. We live in such a small town. There's very little here, and there's nobody here, I don't think, that's been through what I've been through. I may be wrong. I could be wrong, but I don't think there is. And I I need, somebody to talk to. It would be nice to have somebody to talk to that had been through these similar experiences that I've been through, but it's hard to find somebody that's worked at the embalming room, lived at the funeral home, lived at the crematorium, lived at the ambulance service, embalmed, cremated, autopsied, cut out brains, did the V cut, for the ME's office, and carried all these dead, stinky bodies around, and did all this work in the ambulance, and worked these 2 major plane crashes in Dallas, Texas. And, it's going to be hard to find somebody that's got that kind of background. But I love y'all, and I don't wish this on any of you. I don't wish this on any of you. Whatever you do, don't throw away all your drugs at one time. Titrate yourself down. Titrate yourself down, and take care of yourself. I just am one of those all-in kind of people, and I figured, well, I'll just go all in and just throw them all away. And now I'm paying for it. Oh, am I paying for it? Some of the delusions I'm having are unbelievable. Some of the dreams I'm having are unbelievable. Some of the visions I'm having are just beyond imagination. And my brain is so analytical anyway. I'm always constantly analyzing everything in the world, and this is making it even worse. I mean, this is like triple that. And, but anyway, like I said, I love y'all, and I hope that y'all don't have to go through this. God is going to bring me through this. I'm praying and I'm asking God to be with me and just to suffer through this with me and to take these horrible dreams and visions and nightmares away and these bodily functions that are happening, my back caving in, my stomach caving in, um, just the impossibility of no sleep. Um, anyway, I'm going to get off this thing. I just wanted to let y'all know what's going on with me. And we're not on Blog Talk Radio anymore. I wish we were. I really do wish we were. I miss it over there. I just didn't have anybody. I got mad at everybody and threw everybody away. I didn't have a talk team, and I can get them back. But um, they all know me. I'm kind of crazy anyway. But anyway, if you recommend anybody, and you can get to me somehow, Kiler Davenport, let me know what's going on and let me know where I can go to one of these groups, maybe on Facebook, can help me. I applied for one a while ago. Maybe they'll let me in, and then I can talk to them. But anyway, God bless all of you, and may the force be with you. May peace be with you. May peace be upon your house. And I'll see you on the next restream.